Jara.
are you? Can you? How are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm very good. I'm in my garage. Sorry about
Long
the
time no
mess.
see. I don't think I've seen you in person for like 3 or 4 days.
Has it been? Probably,
I
yeah.
don't know. I don't even know.
Well,
I don't
yeah,
even know.
because was I there when we did the show last week? Yeah. So it's
Oh
been
yeah.
a week.
Was that the last time? Dang. See, I
Has
just
it?
knew
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, because Monday I worked and Wednesday I worked, and then Tuesday I was cleaning at Shelley's, and I was stopping at Shelley's to finish or start cleaning on the other days. So yeah, I know time goes by fast.
It does. It's already going to be the end of the week.
And did you see the moon when it first rose tonight?
No, I didn't. Why? Was it orange?
No, it was huge. I mean, like, I've never seen it like that. It was like huge, like really big.
It's a harvest moon. It's because it's going to be the harvest moon.
Yeah, it was pretty. The skies are special, everyone. I don't know why everybody isn't like obsessed with like our world. I don't know. I find wonder in everything, and I don't understand how everybody doesn't see what I see.
Me too. I mean, I think there's beautiful stuff in the sky too. Remember that star that we were looking at in Flagstaff?
Everywhere, huh?
Do you remember that star that we were looking at in Flagstaff that was very twinkly?
Yes, dude.
So
yes.
that star, there's something about that star. Everybody's seeing it around the world.
I know. So remember the other day I told you that I was listening to that podcast with Jason Brashears and Bro Sanchez, and they were talking about the stars. They were talking about that, and they were talking about like what it looks like, and that what they were describing was what I call when I talk to you about it, and I say when it goes green, purple, yellow.
Yeah.
Like yeah. Like they were talking about that.
Yeah. And there's been a bunch of TikToks about it, like just from everywhere, from all over. People are like videoing.
Good. Dude, I'm telling you, people, if you start paying attention, you're going to see that like stuff responds to us or something, and stuff is just.
And also things are different. Things are different than they used to be. They're different than they've ever been before.
Yes, they are. Thank you. And it's okay that stuff's like that, everybody. You're not crazy. Yeah. It is different, and it's wonderful and magical, and I really feel like magic is real, and it's not so, you know, it's just is. It's like not supernatural. It's just natural. We live in a cool place, y'all.
I agree. I feel like it's all about your mindset. Magic. Anything can be magic as long as you let it be magic. Because your mindset is going to determine how you get through anything.
Yep. Yes, ma'am. Okay. I believe it.
So
yeah, the world is weird right now.
Yeah, it is. Tell me something else that's weird, that's different. Besides time going faster.
I think it's crazy how much bull they're putting out there, and they're actually expecting people to believe it. Like, that's weird to me, because it seems like this whole alien thing is like ridiculous already. It's like,
tell us how you feel about it.
Like the alien bodies, and I don't know how they report stories about things like they're real, and they're making mistakes and showing things that they've shown before. And I don't know, it's just weird. It's like the media literally doesn't care about actually reporting on anything that is actually true or that matter. Okay, so I'm not saying it's not true. Like, there's truth to everything, I think, a little bit, right? There has to be a little bit. That's how they fool people. There has to be a little bit of truth in everything. But it's crazy how far they try to steer people. And I just, again, I'm so glad to hear that people are noticing things, because that makes me happy that people are starting to notice things around them. Because when you start paying attention, you really will start to notice things. And when you start seeing the way that like the media and stuff like that tries to like steer people. You really see it all the time. It's like you can't unsee it. It's weird. It's like you're always watching a really bad movie with really bad acting.
Right. Yeah. Once you open your eyes, you don't want to close them again.
No. That's neat though. I'm excited to see what the future holds, and I'm determined to discover more about the properties of things that are just around us. So I'm gonna make my light work, dang it.
Dude, do it. Make your lantern work and put it out there for everybody to see.
I'm gonna try. So I'm in my garage. I'll show people that I'm making like a border thingies I'm going to make a yoga area in my backyard. So I want to be able to sit on the grass, and I don't want to sit in pee or dog poop because I have an aversion. I have a very, very strong aversion to dog like pee and poop.
I think everybody has an aversion.
I thought I really I have nightmares about it. But anyway, so so my Uncle Dan gave me some wood, and it did not look like this when I got it, but it's beautiful and I love it. And so I'm gonna make these to put as a border. I'll obviously I'm gonna probably put dowels or something so I can just stake them into the ground. But I burned them so they're sealed, so they shouldn't rot or anything. I don't know. I also don't know what I'm doing. So if there's anybody watching or does watch this and it's super obvious, I have no idea what I'm doing. Yes, these are popsicle sticks. So don't judge me.
They look like doctor sticks, like tongue depressors.
Yeah, tongue depressors, yes. Yeah.
So the best time to do anything is when you don't know what you're doing, to be honest with you.
That's true. I agree. Yeah, because I built all that stuff and I didn't know what I was doing. And I mean, it's a little wonky, but it works. Like if there were ever something that happened, Susie, and you needed a bench to sit on, I can build you a bench, dude.
I know you can. And I wouldn't have anybody else build my bench but you.
Oh, thanks. Matt would build a better bench than me, though. Matt would totally outbench me.
He's a pretty cool bench maker. All right. So today we're going to ask each other questions. And if you want to ask me questions, you can look on Pinterest. And
it's crazy, brother. I think my brother is a genius.
You what?
Oh, I said, I don't know how some people's brains work like that, where they can just put stuff together. Like my brother, his brain, he's like a genius.
Your brain works like that, dude.
It does. No, my brain tries. It almost gets there, but it's I gotta try at stuff over and over again. But my thing is that I have I'm tenacious, dude. I don't give up. I will not give up. So I don't care how many times I fall or fail or whatever. If I enjoy it, I'm going to keep trying. And if I believe in something, I'm not giving up. I'll just try forever. So yeah.
That is true about you. That is completely true about you. You don't care how you'll keep going. You keep going.
Yep.
Okay. So are you ready?
I think that's the crap. I am. Shoot.
Okay, I'm going to find a good one. Okay. I'm going to try and find one that I haven't asked you before. Okay. God, I'm getting blind.
You're getting blunt?
I'm getting blind.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. This is a really good question. I hope I didn't ask you this one before. Okay, so I want you to imagine that you are in your 90s.
Okay.
Picture yourself in your 90s. I'm probably right there with you on some porch somewhere. Yeah.
Right.
Passing a blunt. Okay. Okay. Now you're in your 90s and we're sitting there on the porch. What memories would we be telling? What memories would you like to tell to your great grandkids or or strangers or whatever?
Well, I would tell them about living through the like such an interesting period of time, because by then I think we've already in our lifetimes, I believe our generation has seen like, you know, we've seen a lot of like growth in like the technology part, because we remember the old stuff, but we have also seen all the new things or whatever. And
The most
so
changing.
right, so 50 years from now, man. Well, okay, so technically, if I'm not, oh wait, I'm 90. So
Yeah, and you can make up more memories, like make up things that haven't happened yet.
yeah, I would everything, dude. Our lives have been very interesting, I think.
Oh, I know. Everything's
Like
an adventure.
even our origin stories of like, you know, when I just think of all the people that I know well, and I think of their story, there's so much there's so much complexity to the things that have happened to all of us, and seeing it and watching it intertwine. I've always been like that. I've always been somebody that watches. I'm a watcher. And so I always have seen how, you know, that kind of how people intertwine like that and how they affect each other. And I see how one little ripple can cause like a huge thing. I always look at like I look at my husband's parents, because my husband is he's one of 5 kids, and I look at them and I wonder if they ever look at each other and like think about, wow, because of us being together, all this, like all these kids and people and grandkids and like, you know, all these people met. So like this whole family like is there because of those 2 people. That's just 2 people.
Mm-hmm. I sat with my grandma one time, and I told her, did you realize, and it was like a barbecue or something, and I told her, do you realize that you're responsible for all of this?
I know, that's what I always tell
And
people too.
She was so proud.
And
We're a lot.
I want people to think about stuff like that more often. For some reason, I think that people shy away from leaning into that kind of a nostalgic thought, or like, I don't know. It seems like people don't like to hear that, or because when I try to point stuff like that out to people, it seems like it makes people uncomfortable. And I don't get that.
It seems like people don't want to feel anything. People just want to numb out and not feel anything. And I think that is so sad and jacked up. Like, that's what we're here for. Like, whenever we're not here, maybe wherever other planet we're from, maybe we don't like get to feel these emotions. So like live it up, like feel all this stuff.
Well, I think that is why we're here. We're here for the experience, I think. So like, if you don't experience the experience, you're missing the point, kind of. But it's not people's fault that they don't want to feel, though. It's like society's taught people to be afraid of feeling.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's been programmed that way. Like, you know,
or taught
don't show any, don't let them see you sweat.
Right. Make you weak.
Shoot me, I'll let them see me sweat. Like, see me do whatever I'm doing. See me
right.
And watch me.
Me too. Yeah. You know what? Watch me be. I'm gonna be a human. Like, we're people. Like, we're people. We're not supposed to.
So what's a memory? What's a made up memory that you would do? A made up one that hasn't happened yet.
A made up memory?
Yeah.
Oh.
I know one. I have one for me.
Go.
Okay,
yeah.
So
go ahead.
my made up memory is of when I was 45 years old, and I gave my very first TED Talk, and I wore a microphone like Janet Jackson, control, and I had a black pantsuit on and high heels, and I gave a talk about the power of your mind. And that was the greatest memory for me, because that was the first day of the rest of my life. And after that, I went on to make a difference. And that would be my story. That's my memory. That's my made up memory.
Dude, I just painted that. I just painted that shit into the future. I just saw that out with my mind.
Me too.
And so it is. That was a good one.
It's my made up memory that's true.
That's a good one. I have a memory that hasn't ever happened and that is in the future, but it's not made up. It actually feels like a memory that I've seen before, but it's not. I don't know what it is. It might have been a dream, because a lot of my dreams are like memories. So maybe the reason it feels like a memory is because I'm remembering a dream. But I have a memory of me and my husband walking down the beach towards the sun and coming out of our house, which was like on the beach, and it was like a single story white, and it was real modern, like square, and it had all open windows in the back, and you could see the kid like in the kitchen, and it wasn't like a mansion, but it was a nice house, and it was on the beach, and he was wearing a blue shirt and white pants, and we were walking towards the sun. So I was trying to figure out if we were walking towards the sun, then we were probably, and it was at sunset, then it had to be in California, probably. I was all trying to figure it out. Like, I analyze weird stuff like that. But that's a memory that I have that hasn't happened yet. So I don't know. Like it. Yeah.
But for sure, I would tell the memory, especially if we were sitting somewhere together, I would tell the memory of the day we met.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Yeah. I remember it like it was yesterday.
You should put that picture up that you sent me the other day.
Okay. Yes, I will.
So I also, I want to, I don't know, I would like to have some people or invite someone to come on and just talk about all the weird stuff that's going on in the world. Because I just want to know what people think about stuff. I think it's so cool that you're telling me that people are noticing that things are different. That's cool. I need to look at TikTok more often, I guess, maybe.
Then if you also too, you do, if you look at TikTok, there's a lot of people seeing ghosts.
Oh, really? Huh. My dreams have really like kicked up for some reason. And I feel something energetically because I'm tired. I feel drained a little bit, but I do want to tell everybody to go
watch around the wall.
Oh, what happened? Oh, you're putting up the picture? Yay. Mm-hmm. We're cute, dude.
So this.
Oh my gosh, you look like Timmy.
Look at us. That's Cinco de Mayo.
Timmy looks like.
Oh my God, I do look like Timmy.
I just noticed that.
I look like my son. I look like a little boy.
No, that's funny because Noah and I, when Noah was a little boy, he looked just like me too. He saw a picture of me, and I was not that much younger than I was in that picture. And he asked my mom, "Hey, Grandma, how come I'm wearing girls' clothes?" And she was like, "Honey, that's your mom." And he was like, "Oh, how funny!" Timmy had your smile.
There we are, dude.
Aw. Timmy's a good kid.
How cute we are, Jara. Look at your afro.
I know. My hair looked like that a few minutes ago. How funny.
Look at how
cute
we are. I can't believe it. Look at Ew, I remember that day. I wanted one flower, but my mom made me wear 2 flowers.
Why didn't you want 2? I mean, 1. Dude, I still know how to make those.
I wanted 1. I wanted to be like you, but my mom put 2 because she said 2 is a maiden, 1 is a señorita. Señorita.
Oh, well, what's the difference? Was I the whore?
Kind of. No, I'm just kidding. You were not the whore.
I'm surprised that we both have dangly earrings in this picture because your mom didn't like dangly earrings.
I was so excited to be wearing those dangly earrings, dude. I touched them all day long.
Oh, how funny.
And now I always wear dangly earrings. Always, dude. Never don't. I never don't.
How funny, dude. We were cool kids,
If I
man.
find any more pictures, I will.
I have a tub full of pictures.
Oh, yeah, we were.
What was that?
Oh, somebody was commenting, but I don't know who it is.
Oh, I can't even tell. Is there people in here? I can't even see anybody.
Oh, my sister.
How do you see that?
There is, but I couldn't see them because they were on Facebook. It's on the side. There's a little thing there that says comment.
Hi, people. I thought we were just alone. Oops.
I couldn't see them though because it doesn't show Facebook comments.
Hi, guys. I hate my fake memory would be the first woman president.
Who was that? Do you know?
I don't know. I'm so sorry. I didn't have it clicked on the comments. They didn't come. I want them to come back if you're still here.
I know they're not still here, but maybe they will come back. Oh, look, one of my cousins, you already make a difference, cousin, in so many lives.
She does make a huge difference.
I wish I knew which cousin that was.
Like huge difference. Like I wouldn't be doing stuff like this, I don't think, if it weren't for Susie. So
really?
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, I've always done stuff like not like that, not like this, but I've always done artsy stuff. But no, you definitely helped remind me who I am, and also helping me remember, like, I don't know, something deeper than that. So there's no way, dude. There's no way I would have lost all the weight and got off the medicine. There's no way I would be handling life as well as I am with like the world the way that it is, and my parents and their health not being the greatest is really super hard. So yeah, you already make a huge difference.
You remind me of myself too. Like you make me remember myself, my true self.
Good.
That was my cousin Angelica that was commenting. So she's the bomb. I don't think you've ever met her, but you need to meet her because she's the best.
Was she the one I was talking to when that was at your house?
Nope.
I was talking to.
No, okay. That's a different one.
Oh, okay. All your cousins are nice.
It totally makes sense.
I'm surprised I don't know them all better though. I was like with you every day of your life for like 17 years.
I know. These ones,
I mean, not every day in high school. Huh.
It's the kiddo.
That's crazy. I know it's weird that my kids weren't with their friends as often as we were with our friends, because we were really with our friends all the time. Like all the time.
Oh, I know. I can't believe it. How they're not. I'm like, you're not going anywhere? Like, that's weird. We would be out gone all weekend.
Right? Yep. Yeah.
All right. So, all right, then let's move on to another question. Let me see what else I got for you.
Okay.
Hit me. I'm getting blind right now. Okay, how about this? Let's see. I don't know. Okay, how about you tell me what you think about these little sayings, okay?
Okay.
Okay, how about this one? Judgments are a confession of character.
Judgments are a confession of character, meaning that it shows you character. Yeah, I don't agree with judging anything just because I think that you condemn yourself when you do that. But so yes, I would say I agree with that. But it's not always, everybody makes mistakes. People sometimes don't realize they're being judgmental.
Yeah, everybody does at some point. Right. But you should stop. Everybody, you should become aware, because that's a tough one. That's one that right. That's one that follows you.
Yes, it does, especially if you're real harsh and criticizing what other people are doing. Because if you're ever put in a position where you have to do that, you're kind of putting yourself where you're automatically going to be not in alignment in the future.
Yeah, it's really bad to not be in alignment, because once you've been in alignment before, you don't want to be out of alignment. You want to do everything you can to get back in alignment.
I know. Isn't that weird how that works?
Alignment is when you yeah. My definition of alignment is when you are like doing what you say, saying what you do, when you're true to yourself, when you're doing what makes you happy, when you are not um, compromising your boundaries, when you are free to be yourself and say what you want, that's being in alignment. Whenever you're doing something that
you're not right. But I also think I add to that too, that you're also not trying to do anything to manipulate anybody else's anything. I think that also puts you out of alignment. So you have to make sure that you're following your true heart and doing the things that make you happy, and not doing things that you really don't want to do, because that's really not the thing to do, especially if it goes against your moral conscience. Don't do it. Like, don't. If it makes you like feel kind of sick inside or something about it, like ethically or more, then seriously, that is like literally your built-in like alarm system that telling you out of alignment, like you're going over those things in the road that go and wake you up or whatever when you fall asleep. So listen to that. Don't just ignore it.
How about,
people have a tendency, if you hit the snooze button and you get used to your alarm, you can sleep through that shit and it doesn't wake you up. Don't make life like that, dude.
Don't hit the snooze button on life.
Right.
Jara.
Snooze. Yes, ma'am.
Let's see. Who would you love to meet, and what would you ask when you did meet them?
My. Jason, I'd love to meet Jason Bashir's. And oh my gosh, I don't know. I'd have so many questions. What would I ask? Gosh, I don't even know what I would ask. That's a good question. I don't know. I would ask if he had any, but no, I kind of know the answer. I don't know what I'd ask, but I would want to talk to him because he has a lot of information that I find fascinating. So, yeah. Who would you want to meet?
A lot of people, but just offhand right now, I would want to meet John Edwards. He's like the second channeler that ever came out on TV. And I would want to like ask him so much advice and so much.
I remember John Edwards. He's the medium, John Edwards?
Yeah, he still is. He still goes on.
I remember him. My grandma wanted to see him.
I always felt like he was the real deal.
Right.
And
he feels genuine to me.
I can't remember his name. The very, very first guy.
Prague? James Von Prague?
Yeah, Von Prague. That's who I would want to meet. That guy.
Yeah. Yeah. I think he's legit too. Yeah. I've been watching him for a long time, dude. I've been watching.
Have you ever done one of his meditations? You should.
I haven't. I need to. I haven't. I'm super. Okay, so when I say I haven't been meditating, I take that back because I actually meditate while I'm woodworking. I know that sounds weird. I don't know if that actually counts or not.
No, that's true. Yeah.
I feel like I am, because that's when I get like messages, like that's when I get stuff comes to me or whatever a lot. So, but I need to do better about that. But it's weird because stuff that I've been interested in for a long time, way before they had like Gaia and all that. I just always was interested in it, but I didn't really consider myself spiritual or anything. But James Von Prague and John Edwards were people I used to watch back in the day. Like I was into like looking at the CIA, like, because they made certain documents available or whatever for public information. So I was looking at like stuff about remote viewing and stuff like that a long time ago. So it's weird when I see it now, because like I didn't realize how tied together things are in the world.
So like when you say that you meditate when you're doing your wood, that is very good. So that's when you get into like a hypnotic state, because we go into hypnosis naturally like 8 or 9 times a day, especially when you're in the shower, when you're driving, when you're doing your woodwork, or when you're doing your hobbies, when you're
Mm-hmm.
at work, if your job is something that is comes automatic, something that you do automatic.
Right.
And
Muscle memory.
so whenever you can notice yourself going from conscious thought to unconscious thought, whenever you start to just notice, oh, I was just an unconscious thought, or I was just hypnotized, then when you start to notice that, you start to hemi-sync your brain, and both sides of your brain will work together instead of against each other. And it makes life so much easier when you can do that. So all you have to do to practice that and get that way is to just notice when you are going from conscious thought to unconscious thought, and unconscious thought to conscious thought. So it happens to me a lot when I'm listening to my music.
I think it happens to me a lot all the time. I feel like I'm always noticing that. I don't know. I feel like
Notice when you pop out, and try to notice when you pop in.
I don't think I notice when I pop in, because like
I don't think I do
that's
either.
when
I don't think I've ever noticed when I pop in.
well, because I my muscle memory sometimes is like too good, because I just do things and then I realize I'm like, what am I doing? I'm already doing it and I don't know, I don't need to do it, but it's like muscle memory. I do that all the time, dude. Like really bad. It's annoying.
Yeah, it's cool. Our bodies are amazing. Our brains are
But
amazing.
that's how I think I can do an aerial cartwheel again if I can just physically train my body to physically get there and regain my flexibility, which I think is theoretically super possible. And with my weight loss and my size, it is also aerodynamically possible. So I feel like I have the muscle memory where I still know, I remember the movements of doing it because I used to do it so much. It's like, feels like something you don't forget. So
do it. Why don't we just go to the park one day and throw some cartwheels and roundoffs and shit?
oh, don't work like that. I wish, man. I wish it would take me. I'd have to be smart about it, or else I'd be all like, oh, oh, oh.
Well, yeah, it'll hurt.
Yeah, yeah. But
Tell
my
me
body.
what are some things? Well, Jara, you were a professional gymnast. Like, you were a profesh. So like, I think your body would slip right back into it easy.
I wasn't professional. I was a competitive gymnast, but I wasn't a professional. I didn't get paid for it. I wish. That'd been nice.
Okay, I guess that's the difference.
I did train a lot, dude. I did a lot. I was like,
trained with the Olympic trainers, with the USA team of trainers, dude.
That was for camp though. It wasn't like not every day. My Aunt Renee though was second in the world. She was for real, real. When she was 16, she won. She got second in the world. Yep.
Is she who got you into it?
Yeah, my whole family was gym. They were all. I came from a family of athletes actually. My uncle Dennis and my uncle Jerry played softball, and my Aunt Renee and my mom and my uncle Jesse, they were gymnasts, and then Lacey and Chas were both in gymnastics too. They didn't go as far as I did or go do as much as I did, but they were in it too. And Ryan ran track and played football, and then Lacey's son, he played football. He went to the Pop Warner Super Bowl in Florida when he was little. Karen, yeah, cool. It was cool too because he scored a touchdown, and like as he was running over the end zone or whatever, he did a front flip. It was so cool, but they actually gave him a penalty or whatever for like showmanship. He wasn't trying to show off. He was trying to, like, I don't know, catch the ball and do what he had to do, and it just wound up doing that. And he caught himself in the
That's cool.
I know, and it was on TV. It was on ESPN. It was televised, so we all got to watch.
Oh my god, that is so cool.
Yeah, it was neat.
Oh, that's
so cool. There's been a lot of athletes actually in my family. And singer people too. Stevie
really?
Nicks is my cousin.
She is not.
She is.
I love her.
Yep.
I love her. Like, I love her.
And my Uncle Dennis, Lacey's dad, he opened for Chris Ledoux back in the day when we were in high school.
That is so flippin' cool, dude. I don't think I've still heard his song.
I thought I played it for you. Didn't I?
We didn't find it. We didn't find it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, my Aunt Renee I think has it. I don't know, I'll find it. It's called Goodbye.
What is one of your favorite books, movies, and songs?
A favorite movie, The Color Purple.
You song, ugly.
Your show is ugly.
Oh yeah, that's
that movie. They're remaking that actually. It's gonna be out in December, I think.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Favorite. What else did you say?
Book? Movie, and song. It doesn't have to be your favorite one, but one of them.
Book. Jeez, it's been a minute since I read a book. Isn't that sad? I used to read all the time. My favorite book. I don't know that I have a favorite book. Is that sad? It's probably sad, huh? The Celestial.
I've got a lot of favorite books.
I guess would be my favorite because that is the one that is impacting me still to this day in a way that is applicable. And my grandma gave it to me, and I feel like she knew something about. I feel like my grandma had some, like, I don't know, empathic or psychic ability of some kind or something, but I think that she saw something in me that I didn't see or know about because she gave me that book when I was 15. And it makes more sense to me now than it did then.
Yeah. She knew that maybe you would need it. Maybe she knew that it would be that it would
it's
come
about vibrating at a higher frequency.
Mm-hmm. And that's what everything is all about right now. That's the secret to everything.
Weird. It's just weird.
Is that all we got to do? All we have to do in this world right now, everybody, is vibrate high. Everybody should print out an emotional frequency chart. Just type it in, emotional frequency chart. Type it out and every day look at it and see where you are on that chart and then vibe higher.
I think a lot of people need help with how to do that. So, like, I think I'm getting good at looking at things in a way that, because sometimes, like, a lot of people have the question, like, they want to vibe higher or be in it, but like when something is literally in your face, they can't just ignore it. But there is a way to wade through the shit around you without, like, letting it pull you into it. So you can go like wear a shit bubble. Yeah, you just put on your shit bubble.
Yeah, I call mine something else, but that'll work.
You don't like what I call it? Oh, I know,
dude. I use shit for almost every analogy. I shit is my every analogy.
Yeah, I used to make songs about a lot when we were little.
Well, it's part of life, man.
Yeah.
What was the question that I just asked you? What did I ask you? Oh, books and movies and songs?
Book, movie, and song. I don't have a favorite song because there's like so many songs that speak to me. The song that I listen, like one of the songs that I listen to every night when I fall asleep is a song to the Siren. I don't know why that song speaks to my brain. I don't know if that's good or bad because I think I heard something bad about that song, but I don't know.
Sorry. What kind of song is it?
It's a pretty song. It's off of the Justice League. One of the Justice League movies. But I thought I heard somebody say something about somebody used it like as a siren song to like trance someone or something. So I don't know if there's anything like that about the song. If there is, maybe that's why I like it.
Well, mermaids enchant people when they sing the song or something like that. So maybe that's what it's about.
I don't know. I think there's something that has to do with, I think it has to do honestly with something in the song, like in the tone or the frequency that I like, because some music just feels good to my insides and I can't explain why I like it. Like some of the music that I was listening to, the Indian music, I have no idea. Like I don't know why I like that, and I also like South African music. I don't know why. It just I feel like there's another life or from another lifetime or something that I have.
Probably. That's probably true. Do you believe that?
I do believe that actually very strongly. I do believe that.
So when I'm meditating, I like to put on the Middle Eastern music or like the Indian music. But I
feel
like
like
to meditate to all kinds of stuff. I like binaural beats. I like those bilateral ones that bounce off of your brain, like that play one side and then the other side. Um,
right.
I like frequencies, all kinds of frequencies. So yeah.
So I do believe that if we go through different lifetimes, right? I do believe that like we carry with us like a field of information um, that is like all the things that have happened to us and the experiences that we've carried. And I think that that's why some people are sensitive to other people's field of information, and that's why some people can sense what's happened to other people in their past because they can feel their field, they can read their field for whatever reason, right? So I think that I don't know. I feel like something is happening for me that is like waking up a part of my brain or something, maybe that is able to access information like in my field that I'm pulling from a different lifetime and using it
Yeah.
in this lifetime. And maybe that's where like the woodworking came from all of a sudden. And like,
Yep.
because there's other things too, dude, that are like I'm looking at some things and some things that never I wouldn't have looked at or even thought about. I'm looking at and I'm like stuff's like making weird sense to me, dude. That's weird.
Definitely. So that's what's
It's
happening. That's totally what's happening. That's what I mean. That's what I believe. Um, I don't want to push my beliefs on anybody, and I don't want to change anybody's beliefs. But this is a place where people are free to share their beliefs without judgment, and that's what I totally believe. I believe in past lives, and I believe that we collect all of that knowledge from all of those past lives in our higher self, and our higher self sometimes shoots you down like some of those memories and some of those things when they become helpful.
right.
That's really cool. So I can do a hypnosis that takes you to your past lives, and it's really helpful. It's really helpful when you like need clarification for things like that. If you want to know why you're doing the things the way you're doing or feel the way you feel, you can also do hypnosis for inter inter between lives, between before you go to your next life and when you after this life, like afterlife. Um,
Uh-huh.
so when you go to that, you can you just experience the heavenly realm, like the light realm. You can go right before, and you go till right before you're born. You
I
can do
see
future life.
what I would like to do more so than accessing a past life because I feel like the information that I need is in my dreams. I need somebody. I know there's something about my dreams, okay? Because I heard Jason Bashir's talk about there was some guy from a long time ago who when he would go to sleep, and when they would hypnotize him, and he would be able to diagnose people's medical conditions after he went to sleep and like dreamt about it or something, right? So and they would
Ooh, that's
hypnotize him
cool.
to access like his dream. I can't remember his name. um I'll have to look that up, but
I
I
think I
know there's
remember
something
that.
about dreams. Like I know there is. I need someone to like,
I'm
figure it out.
sure that we can do that. I'm sure we can go into your dreams with hypnosis. We don't need one from a book. I believe I can just do that for you. Like
Yeah,
you can
because
just
my
do that.
dreams are gonna tell like I if you can get me to the point where you can help me remember, my dreams are so and like literally like there's been so many times where when I woke up I felt like I just got done watching a movie, like a fully complicated, like full on movie script. Like my dreams aren't like where It's just like for a couple, no, it's like full on. Yeah. My dreams are weird.
That is so cool. That means like to me that you're doing something important when you're not leaving. You're leaving your body and doing something important somewhere else.
Or there's like some kind of, I don't know, weird congenital anomaly that is, I don't know. I know it's different, and I would like to find somebody that has the same experience. So if you happen to know anybody,
there's probably a lot of people.
I haven't found anybody.
As soon as I find one, I'm going to hook you guys up to talk about it together, because, well, Aisha used to do that too. It's the people who fly. So I'm doing a little, as I see clients, I always ask if they fly in their dreams or not, because I'm doing a little poll, like a little personal science experiment. And I want to know, I'm comparing the people who fly in their dreams and the people who don't, and the things that match up and the things that don't. So the people who fly in their dreams always are tired when they wake up, always feel like they didn't rest, or they feel like they just came back from somewhere.
Well, and I don't rest. I wake up every 2 hours, and I always wake up at 3 a.m. every night.
Me too. I wake up between 2:30 and 3 every single night.
Yeah, I wake up every 2 hours. And then lately I wake up like I can't sleep past like 5:30. I don't even set my alarm clock because I wake up automatically. My body's waking me up. And I just get up when my body wakes me up. Otherwise I feel tired and weird. So I've just been trying to listen to my body and get up when it wants me to get up. And when I'm tired, I've been going to sleep. So like if I go to sleep at 9, I go to sleep at 9. But
dude, good job paying attention to your body.
Yeah.
Because it's better than just like being tired and like falling asleep on the couch like this.
Well, if I won't fall asleep,
laying in bed going like this.
Right, because that's what
when you're awake, you know.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Just listen to your body and get up or go to sleep. You know, it's not that hard. I don't know why we fight it so much.
I don't know why we think that we have to live on some like set crap, because like, who said that we're even supposed to go to bed at night? Like, I don't know. Like, what if we, you know what I mean? Like, like, well, some people are night people. Maybe those people aren't supposed to go to, like, maybe they're supposed to be up at night. So maybe, I don't know. We should stop trying to force everybody. Because I hate it when people are like, Jara, you need to eat. It's 3 o'clock. And I'm like, okay. It's 3 o'clock.
I know.
So what? Like, what book is there that says like what time? We're so programmed that we don't even realize how programmed we are when we spewed out all this.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to talk about past lives really quick in case anybody wants to know. So I found out about the Akashic records. Remember when you asked me who writes them, who's in charge of that and stuff? So everybody's in charge of it because it's an energetic database that everybody has access to. So
it's like the giant, it's just the library that holds everybody's information field.
Yep.
Basically.
It's a giant database. It's an energetic. It's energetic though. So when you say energetic, a lot of people are going to go, oh, but that's people who don't believe in energy, which is retarded because we are all energy and everything is energy. So hello.
Do you believe in Wi-Fi? Anybody that doesn't believe in energy? Do you believe in Wi-Fi? Can you see Wi-Fi? What does Wi-Fi look like? Okay, that's all.
Okay, so
on the screen it looks like that, but like,
oh yeah, it looks like that. But yeah, you can't really see Wi-Fi, but you believe it and you use it every day. So why can't energy be the same way? Because you do. You use it every day. You are it. Past life regression, it leads to personal change because you get growth by finding the answers to many of your questions in life, and you find the answers within from your past experiences in your past lives. So it's really cool. We use past life regression therapy to heal past traumas, to change karma, to break cycles, to amend relationship contracts. And it's all about reincarnation. Reincarnation. The purpose of rebirth is to gain knowledge, and resolve past conflicts and to expand your consciousness to a higher level. So every time you're born, you perfect your soul. Every time you're born, you attain a spiritual union, like more and more. It's amazing. It's amazing and cool, and I love it. I just think it's great. It's my very favorite thing to do. In fact, my next thing that I'm going to embark on is called CCHt, and it's quantum healing hypnosis therapy. Hypnosis. Wait, what does the T stand for? Quantum healing hypnosis technique. So that is when it's not just past life regression, it's quantum, like to other places, worlds, lands, like whole beings. And so it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Now, when you say perfect, I want to change that word perfect to your soul. I want to change that to like realize, because she doesn't mean like perfect as in you reincarnate because you have to come back and quit smoking.
And get it like perfect. Oh no, yeah, not like that.
Yeah,
you're right. Let's change it. It means to
realize your soul. You need to realize it's there and realize the things that you need to learn about it to be able to.
Ooh, I got a good one. You realize your potential, and more potential. Every life that you live, you gain more potential.
Right, because you gain more information. Now, I don't think that's always necessarily true, though, for everybody. I think,
and it's always not necessary at all. Like some lives, you might just be here to like scratch your butt. But I mean, not any of my lives. I don't think I just came here to scratch my butt ever. I honestly think I always come here for a reason.
You don't think you were a rock ever?
I probably was way back when. I'm sure glad I'm not.
I don't think you were a rock ever.
We probably were. We were two little rocks.
Have always been. I don't know, dude. I think we've always had some beings. We've got some.
What if we were a blob?
Spark in there. Yeah.
Anyway, so that's
everybody's special, and I think everybody's here because they wanted to be. So I don't believe that we're here to save the world, because I think that we came here to go through all of this on purpose, and we told each other that we're going to forget it, that we did that when we got in here, and that there were only going to be certain things that we had that would tie us to the outside to remind us. One of those things would be intuition. So like, listen to it, guys. It's like your telephone line to the out, wherever, to the upside, inside, out. Oh yeah. So I also. Oh, go ahead. I was gonna say I also think that I was gonna tell you that I think that portaling technology is real, but that's a whole nother show.
A whole nother show. I think it is too. Why not? Why wouldn't it? Why not? I mean, I've seen some crazy things here this past couple of years, and I believe it. I believe it.
Anyways,
that's a whole nother show for sure.
That's a whole nother show.
What was I gonna say? I don't even know.
Reincarnation, not your soul. Just to realize your potential.
Yeah. Oh. But so I do think there's a difference there. I don't believe we're supposed to save the world either. But I do believe that saving the world and changing the world around you are two different things. And I think that everybody is here to change the world around them.
Right. To change your world. Internally too, because you got to change that first. Because like, I know my world right now is way different inside than it was a year ago.
Yeah.
My internal world is completely, like, totally different.
Mine is starting to stay with the same theme now, but there was a couple of years, like 5, that it was changing so drastically every year, and that's when I was in a process of growing a lot. And I think it's starting to level out a little bit, where it's not so much different, but it's still on the upward trajectory of growth. So I'm rolling with it.
Did I tell you that I have a really big desire to like take a vow, like a 2-day vow of silence, or like not
Do
talk?
it, please. No.
No, I know, right? Everybody's like, thank God, finally, shit. No, seriously, I do. I don't know, dude. I don't think that I'll be able to, because I don't think I can. I mean, I don't know. I can try and tell people, hey, but then people are gonna think I'm weird. But now everybody knows I'm weird because I just said it. So.
Right. They already knew, Jara. But listen.
Oh, yeah.
You should use one of my tape recorders and put it in your pocket one day and just listen to what you do all day. And it's a trip. You'll hear yourself.
But I also I want to not talk, for like literally not say any words at all.
So what do you think you will gain from that? Like, what?
I have no idea. It is simply a strong urge that I have, and I have really no idea why. So I'm thinking that I'll find out when I do it, if I do it. I don't know. Maybe it's a thing. Maybe it's a spiritually guided thing that I'm feeling. I don't know. Is there a reason that people do that? Is that a thing ever?
Yeah.
Have you heard of it?
Yeah, it's a thing. It does something. It's does something to you. That's why the monks do it.
Yeah, but not for like 2 days. I said 2 days because I can't not talk to people for longer than that. People would.
Yeah. They do it for like years.
I know. I feel like it's going to help me gain some clarity because yeah, and I'm just having a really hard time right now with like how blatantly incorrect everything around me is all the time. The world, I can't, it's just literally, I don't know. It's really starting to bother me a lot. So I feel like maybe if I didn't talk, then I could just.
Can you expand on that? What makes you feel that everything's incorrect? I mean, it's obvious, but let's share it with the world.
Well, just, I don't know, like the things that they try to scare people about and the news articles that I see and just everything. It's freaking maddening. I feel like a lot of stuff that we're all doing is for naught, because it's like all for a system that doesn't even make sense, and that they're not planning on even like keeping the way that it is anyway. So like, I don't know. It just feels like all unnecessary, when we could all be being smarter about stuff, and everybody could be wasting less time so they had more time to be happy and do things they enjoy. It's just weird how yeah.
I'm just waiting for it all to collapse.
Yeah. Well, it's like they just keep making decisions about like just all kinds of stuff. It's just stuff that does not make sense at all. It's like, yeah, let's build a supercomputer to block out the sun because it's too hot, and then they do something else that's like opposite of that, and it's like, wait a minute, what about the other thing? Or like, I don't know. It's just weird.
I'm going to read you something.
So I'm having a hard time hearing other people talk about it. Maybe that's what it is. So if I don't talk, then they won't talk to me. I just don't want, like, it's hard to listen to stuff when I know it's about like stuff that doesn't actually matter or whatever. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's definite. That's a definite thing. Like that is a definite thing. Like small talk becomes unbearable when you find bigger. Yeah. When you find more purpose and more meaningful stuff to talk about, small talk becomes unbearable. But we can't judge.
Triggering. It's been triggering.
It is. But we have to always understand that not everybody, we do know that everybody will get to a point where things are meaningful to them, but we can't. Everybody gets there in their own time. Everybody has a specific time that's right for them, and we have to respect that they're not there yet. And it's freaking hard, dude.
It's really hard too when the small talk consists of shit that you know is not even like accurate or whatever, and you just have to like
I know.
smile.
I feel like sometimes my eyes actually cross.
I know. It's like, yeah, I know. Okay. What? Yeah. Yeah. My mom hasn't called me.
I kind of want to read you something. It's the very first part of my keynote speech. But I kind of don't, but I kind of do. Okay, here we go.
You should.
Okay. Once you unlock the powers of your mind, you become a limitless being. Your days of struggling, worrying, and being stressed about life become a thing of the past. Once you realize the infinite power you possess, everything starts working out for you. Stop giving your energy to things that don't matter. You're only giving your power away. Whether that's your dream job, your new car. Oh, I skipped, dang it. Well, this is practice. Anyways, I skipped a paragraph.
Right.
Anyways.
A paragraph?
Yeah, like a whole paragraph. Instead of giving your power away, instead of giving your power to the things, giving your power away, give your power to the things that you want, whether that's your dream job, your new car, a beautiful family, you name it, it's yours. When you energetically align yourself with these things, once you learn to let go of everything, it comes back to you in abundance. You can learn to cultivate this power. You can become the master of your mind. Become the master of your mind, or it will rule you. The mind is a powerful force. It can enslave you, or it can empower you. You have a choice. It can plunge you into the depth of misery or take you to the heights of limitless possibilities. Unlock the potential of your mind. Program your mind for success. What you think about is what you bring about into your life. You must see yourself as who you want to become and act as if you already are. And then you will be.
Very good. You can work on the pointing. Other than that, dude, that's good.
It's just really the very start because I really want to do that. I really want to do the keynote speaking because that's going to be, I think it'd be a great adventure.
Oh, it would. I'll be your bodyguard. I'll be your bodyguard.
You'll be my bodyguard and you guard my body and my agent. You're my agent.
Yeah, because we're going to take a kickboxing class.
Oh, dude, let's kick some ass after that. Yeah.
And it's going to be fun.
We got to look into that. Let's try that tomorrow. Let's look into it at least. Research.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I wonder why my brother and my mom haven't called me.
Well, you can call him now because we're about time to wrap it on up. Do you have anything else you want to say?
Yeah, just because I need to call and check on my dad.
Well, I'm sending him a lot of healing power.
I would like to say that we would like to invite any. Oh, yes, please. Thank you. We would like to extend an invite to any other podcasters that want to come on and talk to us just about whatever, because it's fun. So anybody at all, reach out to us and let us know.
And if you are new here and you're seeing us for the very first time, please like and subscribe, share it with everybody, and join the conversation. So, Jara, I'll see you tomorrow probably. And I hope you have a really great night.
I hope you have a really great night